Meet people with smile, you feel happy. And smile, we must distinction. The sarcastic smile, sometimes fear. And then diplomatic smile. Also, you see, create some suspicion. So genuine smile. Even dogs, I think, have some ability, distinction, genuine smile or artificial smile. I think dogs make distinction. So genuine smile, there, I feel happy. One important is when your mind more peaceful. Then, when you heard some negative information come here, then you feel, okay, that's human nature. We will not develop irritation or some negative criticism or something. If too much emphasis, I, then the reaction is anger, like that. So not thinking that way, but respect all sentient being. Buddha stated very clear, if you harm other, you get negative consequences. If you help other, you get positive consequences. Very simple. So action. Therefore, ahimsa come. If you harm other, you get suffering. If you help other, out of compassion, you get a benefit. That is simple. And then, I think, in the society, bring more equal, particularly the poor people. Now this gap, rich and poor, very sad. At global level and national level. Within India also, you see, there is quite a serious gap, rich and poor. So in this field, your profession, rule of law, I think you also very important part to bring more equal. Under the rule, under the law, everybody, same. Usually, this is my sort of style, talking or meeting, always completely informal. I don't like formality. After all, the most important sort of event in our life is at the time of birth, at the time of death. These two most important sort of events, no formality. Just come that way. Then between there, too much formality. I feel, according to my own experience, too much formality becoming additional barrier to communicate, person to person. After all, we are same human being. From the Buddhist viewpoint, all destructive emotion based on ignorance. So the antidote of that ignorance is wisdom. So first try to study, then gradually get some experience. That is the best way to reduce destructive emotion and increase positive emotion. Buddham Shanam Gacchami, Dhammam Shanam Gacchami, Sangham Shanam Gacchami. Main refuge is Dharma, not Buddha, not Sangha. I think yesterday also I mentioned Buddha like doctor. Dharma is like medicine. Real sort of curing your illness is not doctor, but medicine. So Dharma is like medicine. Sangha like nurses. With their help, you can cure illness more sooner, more quickly, like that. When you see some problems that happen, I always look from wider perspective. And then that problem, very bad. But you see, there are many positive things there. So when you see or when you look those positive things, then that negative, tragic situation is something part of that. If you look only that tragic situation, only tragedy, then it appears unbearable. So whenever you see something happen, sad, anger, fear, then look from wider perspective. That's very, very helpful, very useful. Like that. Success means individual carry some meaningful life, serve other as much as possible, at least not harming other. That's a meaningful life, successful life. After all, our lifespan about 100 years. So that 100 years, utilize, bring more smile, more friend. Then that individual life, successful life. Individual life create more suspicion, more fear. That's not successful life. No matter rich or powerful. No. At every point, investigation. Through investigate and then make it clear. Not faith. Buddha himself, made clear. All my follower, monks, scholars should not accept my teaching out of faith, out of devotion, but rather thorough investigation. So, many Nalendra masters like Nagarjuna, even Buddha's own sort of word, own teaching, rejected. If you accept this Buddha's teaching, literally, it goes against reason or create contradiction. So we must reject. That's a Nalanda tradition. Just recite Buddha will not help. So therefore, the knowledge, therefore, I usually describe we Buddhists, whether Chinese or Singaporean, Taiwan or from mainland China, or the Thai or Burma or all, or Korean and Vietnamese and all Buddhists. Now we should be 21st century's Buddhist. That means with fuller knowledge about Buddha Dharma and faith or interest about Buddha Dharma, out of fuller knowledge, that is the 21st century's Buddhist. Just a faith, Buddha, without knowing. So that is our drawback. So we must study. I always consider him, since my first meeting, a very close best friend. And whenever I meet people, I always look on the human level, not their ranks or something. Like President Bush, I always look on human level. So I felt to say, wonderful, nice person, very straightforward, no formality. From first meeting, I developed something very close to this feeling. Now here, this gentleman, right from the beginning, I felt a very nice person, good human being. So I think several years through his own action, he proved very wonderful, sensible, good human being. Please carry your work, your spirit continuously.
I try. With your help.
I'm not God King. I'm not. Some people used to consider me as a evil. I think that also a little extreme. I'm really normal human being. So therefore, certainly, I have anger. I have attachment, doubt, frustration, all these things there, jealousy. But
Seriously?
seriously, I don't know. But now he is here. You see, the point is, you see, jealousy come. Then of course, I'm monk, I'm Buddhist practitioner. What use to feel jealous to other? Oh, the other ones should have every sort of fortunate or every good things should have. So then jealousy go.
Buddham Shanam Gacchami, Dhammam Shanam Gacchami, Sangham Shanam Gacchami. Main refuge is Dharma, not Buddha, not Sangha. I think yesterday also I mentioned Buddha like doctor. Dharma is like medicine. Real sort of curing your illness is not doctor, but medicine. So Dharma is like medicine. Sangha like nurses. With their help, you can cure illness more sooner, more quickly, like that. Like that. My own case, certainly, my mother very, very kind. Although uneducated, just village mother, simple farmer, but very, very kind, not only towards her own children, but those other people who facing these difficulties. My mother's reaction, as soon as seeing these, I said, difficult people, especially difficult children, she always help them. And sometimes even she cannot help herself crying, something like that.